Italy get the job done. Italian job in Rome. Italy 31, Scotland 29. Where are all those people now that want Italy out of the Six Nations? Where are they? If you think Italy still need to be kicked out of the Six Nations, there's something deeper wrong with you. You don't know rugby, and then there's something else is up. What a game. What a build-up of games that Italy have played, and you can like see the progression and things slowly starting to click for them, things starting to work. They seemed a lot better on attack, like more connected in defense, and more patience in attack. So when they got the ball, they didn't try and score off. Yes, they scored a first phase try, but there's a lot of times where they did set up 10, 15 phases sort of thing and kept the ball in hand. Like seeing little things like that, if you can't see the progression in this Italian squad, you've got blinkers on. You've got, like I said, you've got deeper problems. The Italian under-20s beat Scotland as well convincingly. I think it was in the 40s. Great, massive result for Italy. On the other side of it, that TMO decision against France for Scotland, that means nothing now. Like, even if they got that, they still lost to Italy this weekend. Like, building a BMT, Scotland BMT, is it there? I don't know, man. It seems like when it comes down to the wire, when it comes down to the tough, gritty stuff, they're not connecting. I thought both teams looked to attack early. This is kind of what we expected from both teams. Super exciting start to the game. Galbisi's ball falls off the tee again. Oh, man, someone get him a new tee. Back and forth tries. Whenever the team got the opportunity to score, most of the time they were scoring, which is great. It was great to watch. A couple of stats before I get into the review. 21 handling errors from Scotland. 21 handling errors for a team similar to Ireland that want to play with the ball, that want to have an attacking style of play. You can't have that many handling errors. Not good. They had 37 defenders beaten. Scotland did. So that tells you, like, they're creating opportunities, but not always converting that into points. And it also tells you Italy would have had 37 missed tackles, but their scramble defense was unreal. 37 missed tackles. It's a lot, man. That's a lot. And still win the game. That is a lot. We'll stay on Italy. Man, how good. I'll say it again. If you think Italy need to be kicked out of the Six Nations, you got something else going on. You obviously don't enjoy rugby or the progression of a lower tier nation. How good for Italy, man. You can see how much it means to them as well. They play with so much passion, and they never gave up this game. They just kept coming. Similar to England against Ireland, kept coming, scrapped for everything. The passion they play with, Italy play with, unreal, man. It makes it motivates me almost. It makes me want to, like, vacuum the house or something. Do you feel the same? I haven't vacuumed the house yet, but it makes me want to, you know what I mean? So Italy's attack, man. That Ignacio Brex's try, first phase chip and chase, get out of here. I'm all for it. Love a chip and chase or first phase. Fantastic. Let's go. You know they're pushing up hard, the defense, and if the fullback's out of position, the little dink in behind, and Brex goes over for their first try. Like I said earlier in this video, their attack seems a lot more connected, more patient on attack, building phases, a lot more variation. So out the backs, changing direction, dummy plays, like I said, out the back, short plays, like forwards knowing more where to go, a lot more connected. That connection between backs and forwards looked to gel a lot better. That was great. A massive 14-point swing. Scotland get a try disallowed. Italy string beautiful phase play together. Galbisi, man, puts the deft touch in behind the little grubber in for the debutant, Louis Liner, to score. Beautiful. But I think what was more beautiful than that little grubber was the phase play leading up to it. Like I said, variation, players in motion, running from depth, keeping their width as well, timing on the plays as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. I thought Gorbisi played really well and steered the ship beautifully. And like I said, they kept coming, man. They kept scrapping for everything. That Ross Vincent line break to set up Varney's try, right? Depth, like was it in the 50th minute? I think maybe later, 55. Like he's so fast, that Vincent. But I think he gassed Kyle Stain. I think he did. Broke through. Patience again. Patience on attack, not making a silly error there. The first guy there making sure they secure the ball. And Varney, ever present as a 9, should be, crashes over there. I thought their defense struggled a bit in the first 15 minutes. They kind of slowly worked their way into it, like most teams do. And then they started attacking those isolated rucks nicely, man. Lomaro, Minocello, Fischetti as well. They get in around those ruck times. Even Brex, every now and then, they know when to counter ruck or when to go for the ball. Unreal, man. Really, really good. I thought that one play from Ignacio Brex, this like sums up Italian passion. I think most international players, if they had the ability to do this, they would. Christie got an intercept from Scotland. Almost, it looked like he was going to go. I think someone tried to grab him, but missed tackled, and he went straight through. And Ignacio Brex come from behind, made the tackle, got up, showed the daylight, and got the turnover. Like, that's a massive, massive play. I also thought Angie Kaposo's one-on-one tackle against Duan van der Merwe, down the touchline, he stepped inside. He usually breaks one-on-one tackle. He's massive, fast as well. And Kaposo is bloody a third of his size. Great one-on-one tackle. It just sums up, like, defense, I've always said, is a personal thing. Personally, I'm not going to let you get past me. 9 out of 10 times you're making that tackle. I think Italy really showed that passion for, like, we're going to win this game. Look, Garbisi was nice off the tee, good out of hand as well. My standouts for Italy, Minocello and Brex, that partnership, so strong in the midfield, man. On attack, getting over that vantage line, and then defensively as well, like strong in their tackles, but know when to counter ruck or know when to go for the ball to get a turnover. Minocello's 10 carries, 8 tackles, 3 defenders beating, and 2 turnovers. It's like another back rower, similar to Bundy Aki, I feel like. And then Lomaro was captain fantastic. Everywhere in defense, made like 100,000 tackles. Man, you need those guys in your team, and he obviously leads by example, man. His players around him would see, like, fuck, he's getting in some work. Let's jump off the back of that. But man, hats off to Italy. Fantastic. What a win. Sets up this next week's game against Wales. Wales haven't won yet. Wales could be getting the spoon. So we'll see. Moving over to Scotland. That first bit of attack, man, it was all Scotland. A lot of the times it was all Scotland. They had a lot of the ball. That first try, Xander Ferguson's first try, 18 phases. They set that up. 18 phases. That's beautiful, man. It just shows the patience on attack that you want. Lots of times teams will get frustrated maybe after the 10th or 11th phase and try and do a Hail Mary, whether it's a cross kick or a chip or a triple skip or something silly. And just shows the experience of the Scottish team. Their intent is always to attack. They stretched the Italians nicely. In that first 15 minutes, Italy was struggling to keep up. I thought, yes, Italy got the first penalty, but then after Ferguson's that try, I thought it was going to be floodgates already because they just looked out on their feet, Italy did, and Scotland were kind of having their way. It was almost like a training run. Side to side, just kind of easy. The ruck speed was like 3 seconds a ruck. It's insane, man. And like I've even written, how did Scotland lose this? Like their ruck speed was insane. Clean rucks. Horn could just get the ball and boom, it was on a platter. Like how? how? And that kind of got a Staines try, because that just, if your ruck speed is that quick, the defense can't set, because before they've even got back to onside, there's another wave coming around the corner. It makes it so hard for defense to set and push up off that line. So phase after phase, you're getting pushed back, and that's how Kyle Staines scores his try. They made so many meters. They made so many meters down the touchline in that 15s, like they always do. They've got the out the back plays. You've got someone like Finn Russell, who's the decision maker, and making 9 out of 10 times he makes the right decision. And so he's always putting players away in space. Someone like Hugh Jones is running that hard straight lines. He straightens the line beautifully. I thought Redpath played really well. Obviously, Tui Piloto not there. He also straightens the line nicely. They're just like, you make meters, and then at sometimes they were really patient on attack, and then other times they weren't. They would try the 50-50 or think that they were going to get that ruck because they'd been so good with their rucks previously, and Italy would attack a ruck like out wide and Scotland would lose the ball. Clutch play from Russell, the 50-22 turn. They get the line out more, and Pierre Skuman goes over to score. Like, how did they? I think they were like 8 points ahead then, or 10 points ahead. How did they lose from here? Like, I've written it again. How did they lose from here? The phase play leading up to Horn's try, the disallowed try, unreal. And that beautiful phase play. If only that try was allowed. Like, yes, Skuman you could see he put up the elbow to knock Vincent over, and Hugh Jones went through that exact hole. So the obstruction was a fair call. It was a beautiful try, though. Beautiful try. Defense, I thought they attacked Italy's rucks really well. Also, like, picking off the isolated rucks. But just like fair. I think Italy and Scotland's defense from both sides was pretty fair, pretty even. Having goes at isolated rucks, and then getting caught sometimes, like the opposition gaining lots of meters in some parts of the field. Russell, beauty of the tee. I think he might have missed the one. And then obviously that 50-22, so important. Obviously, like, not good enough because they still lost, but standouts for me for Scotland. I thought Turner was good. That red headgear was I think the whole front row was really good. Obviously, Pierre Skuman with the barge that led to the George Horn try not being called or being called off. But I thought the rest, like Ferguson and Skuman, scored. Imagine you got that, 2 props scoring tries. How good. But I thought Turner was really good. Like, obviously the red headgear makes him stand out, but he was very busy. Everyone making ton of tackles, carrying the ball very strongly as well. Tough one, man, for Scotland. Bitter pill to swallow. Makes next week's game versus Ireland a massive one. What did you guys think of the game? Like, Italy 100% need to stay in the Six Nations. How good for Italy. Fantastic, man. What a game. What did you guys think of the game? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.